I am a person who likes to grab things and just hold on to them. I am persistent. And so we'll talk about being persistent later. But today I want to talk about the importance of letting go. Hi, this is LaWanda Shields here with Hey Sister by Two Cute Sisters. We're going to talk about how as women, powerful women, that one of the things we need to be able to do is to let go. Know when to let go and know how to let go. I know it may seem like giving up because you're letting go, but it is not giving up. It is realizing what works for you, what is helping you, which is helping you to move over into things that are propelling you towards progress, that are propelling you towards your future, and away from the things that are hindering you or holding you back. We want to know that if things are no longer fitting us, if they no longer are a part of who we are becoming as women, we're developing and adopting a growth mindset. We're developing a mindset of prosperity. And we are going to do that by letting go of the things that no longer serve us. They have to be able to fit into who we are. It's just like we go into our closet and we look at the clothes that are in there and maybe jam-packed like mine is and he's thinning out. And that's our lives. And we need to thin out, throw out things that no longer fit, that are no longer serving us. So we have to let old relationships go. We have to let jobs go that are keeping us small. And when I say that, sometimes we get comfortable in jobs that no longer serve us. Yes, it was a blessing at the beginning. Yes, it helped pay the bills. It helped propel us to where we were going, and we got there. We were so grateful for that job. But as time goes on, we're no longer happy where we are. And that's because the job no longer fits us. And we have to know when something no longer fits, and we have to be willing to let it go. So we have to release that job. If we're going to move forward, if we're going to climb up that ladder, then we have to let it go. And sometimes letting that job go is the best thing that happens to you. And sometimes we need to let the job go so that we can move into working for ourselves and doing the things that help us. Now, I talk about letting go of old relationships. I'm not just talking about a lovey-dovey relationship. I'm going to say a main, because I know a lot of us are females that listen here, but there are some men, whether it's a man or a woman, if they're holding us back, if they're no longer fitting into the person in which we are becoming, then we have to release them. And it can be friends. It doesn't just have to be a physical relationship. It could be a friendship that no longer works for you. Then it is okay to release that person. It's time to let them go. If we have habits that are sabotaging our growth, habits that are keeping us back, maybe we are binge watching that TV. Maybe we are hanging out with people we shouldn't be hanging out. Maybe we're going somewhere we don't need to go, or doing something that we don't need to do. Maybe we are not taking the time to further our education. And I don't mean school-wise. I mean like developing knowledge, taking courses that are going to help us financially, that's going to make a difference in who and what we are. And we're holding on to things and habits that are holding us back, then we need to release those things. We need to let them go. We need to have a strong belief in ourselves that we can make it, we are enough, and we can do it. And so we're going to let those old habits go, and we're going to let the old mindset go. Like I said, our mindset is shifting from that lack, from that I can't do, and it's shifting into that prosperity mindset. It's shifting into that growth mindset. So we need to get rid of thinking patterns that are holding us or hindering us from becoming the person we need to be. So today we're talking about making a shift. We're talking about letting go, releasing things that no longer are where we want to be, or that are no longer helping us. And yes, I have my paper here because I have to read it, make sure I stay on track. But we are letting go of things that just don't help us anymore. And I know it can be hard, because sometimes you have those friends, you have those people that you just want to stay in contact with, but every time you talk to them or every time they talk to you, they just kill your little spirit. And I know I've been there, done that, but we have to know when to let go. What does letting go look like? And I mean, how does it look when we let go, when we're making progress and we let it go? It means not feeling guilty about saying no. No, I don't want to go here. No, I don't want to do that. No. And I have a friend, God knows I love her to death, but she tries to guilt me into doing things that I don't want to do. But sometimes with people like this, she'll just be firm and say, no, I don't want to do it, and I'm not going to do it. And so it means releasing the need to control the outcome. Sometimes we have to let go of controlling outcomes. And I know I'm bad about it. But as we grow, as we shift, we have to learn to trust and have faith in what we're asking for. We have to trust that it's coming to us, that God or the universe or whatever you want to call it, higher power, for me it's God, knows what's best for us, and that we're going to get just what we need and just at the time in which we need it. We don't have to hold on so tightly until the outcome, hold on so tightly until it's got to go this way, it's got to go this way, I got to have it, I got to have it. Release it, let it go. Let it go. When you're caught up in the outcome, when you're caught up in what's going to happen next, and you're not enjoying life, you're not enjoying the times in which you have, and you know, a part of experiencing this growth and experiencing this prosperity is being able to enjoy the time in which we are in. And I'll talk about that again later. Being present and in the moment. We need to be present and in the moment. I heard that at a job one time. When you come to these meetings, we want you to be present and in the moment. We want you to be here. So take the work out of it and think about yourself, for your family, for you. We need to be present and in the moment. You need to let go of things that don't serve you. And another thing we need to do is being able to allow yourself to rest. We live in a culture society, in a hustle society, in a culture where they say, go, 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 do, do, do. And it drains you, wears you out. And we want to be able to take a breath and realize we don't have to do all that. You can do less and experience more joy because you are letting go. Delete anything that you are holding on to that is not serving you. With his phone numbers, like I said, friends, those emails that you need to go check, those subscriptions that you have to let go of. A while back, I went through a financial situation where I was in a crunch, and I had to stop and had to look at what I was spending money on. And I was just shocked to discover I had several subscriptions I didn't use that were still hanging around. They were eating any little extra money that was lying around in my bank account. So I had to release those things. So we have to be willing to let go. We have to move past our past. We have to trust God, our inner wisdom, or the universe, or higher power, whoever it is, that things are going to work out for us. And when we let go, when we surrender, we will be able to experience more abundance. We'll be able to experience all of the things that we need to experience. Those toxic relationships, book, gone. And we want to create room for the things that we want. We want to create room for peace. We want to create room for confidence. We want to create room for our purpose. We want to create room for growth and opportunity, and love and success. And we can only do that when we let go of the things that are no longer servicing us. And so today I want to ask you, is it time to let go? So we are releasing junk and grabbing a hold of our bright futures. And I thank you guys so much for listening. Again, this has been LaWanda Shields with Too Cute. Hey, sister. My Too Cute sister. So comment below, what are you going to let go of? And what are you going to grab a hold to in your new future? And you can also tell me where you're watching from, because I'm curious. Just let me know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next podcast.